Hello guys, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. It's your girl _CHIT and I will be your host today. Yeah, I wasn't even gonna rush to make this video, but I'm going through some shit in this place that I'm just like, it's making me so angry. It's just making me so uncomfortable that I'm just like, let me just make this video. So this video is gonna be like an analysis of like basically like my opinion of how things have been this past few weeks, considering I've been here for like it's almost, I think it's gonna be like a month next week that I would have been here. So kind of like 3 weeks and a couple of days, and then eventually it's gonna be a month. But anyways, like I just want to give my opinion out and stuff, and I need to make a list and go through from top to bottom everything, an analysis on everything, like the accommodation, the university, the place itself, like the city and stuff like that. So yeah, cue my intro please.
Anytime you want, baby girl, just come. Where you wanna go? No, they do that, you never know. Think I know, but we can fly, bro.
Étudiantes, chers étudiants, vous n'êtes pas ici de simples invités.
Vous allez retrouver le service des relations internationales.
Est-ce que ça, tu peux faire la...
Okay, so I'm back with my mini list of things because this is the only paper that I had to write stuff on. You would have just seen like some videos from the opening ceremony that they had for like all the international students, including like the goodies that they gave us like in this bag, and I already put a video in already. I still have the stuff in this bag because like what am I gonna do with this stuff? Even when I was in UL, I never took like I actually did, but like I never used any of like the merch that they would give us, because like what am I supposed to do with it? Walk around with a bag that literally says UL? That's crazy. But if you want an extra bag, there's an extra bag, or probably you could even use it for shopping around here. But anyways, I also have some food with me from like the canteen. So we have some, I don't know if you can see this, but some rice, chicken, and some grains. I've actually never had, I think that's what it's called, because that's what they call it, le grain. Yeah, I've never tried this before, and I wish I could have told that lady to like not put this on my plate because I never take it, and this is my first time. Then I got like a yogurt, and I have a drink, but it's in my bag and I'm not gonna get it right now. Okay, so let's start. Anyways, accommodation is the first thing on the list. What can I say about this accommodation, guys? Starting off with, so all the international students are in this building called CHIT International. So it's a building that's literally designated for international students. But guys, I'm telling you, out of like the whole campus, this building is the most rundown building that is out here. Like, word to my mother, if I had known that this building was gonna be run down, I would have chose to rent an Airbnb in town. Like, it's even getting to a point where I'm actually like, since I'm only here for like a few months, like maybe I can stick it out, like instead of being like entitled and privileged and stuff like that. But it's just getting to a point where I'm like, do I really have to put myself through this? Like, do I really have to experience this, go through this? I mean, close this window. Not close this window, but some noise from outside and the wind. I'm like, do I really have to go through this though? Like, it's never that deep though. Like, I won't even go through this in Ireland. That's my home country. So why am I putting myself through this abroad? Like, the least I can do is live comfortably. So what are the problems with it? Why would I consider this building as rundown? For one, bro, the kitchen is not even a kitchen. Like, literally, there is literally just a hob, a sink, and a microwave. That's it. There's no cupboards in the kitchen. There's no oven in the kitchen. There's like everything, like in terms of like plates, spoons, cups, cutlery, you have to get yourself. That is not an option. You have to buy yourself. That's it. Bottom line. 2, the actual furniture is literally run down. Like, it is run down, it is old, it is breaking apart. Like, maybe I can insert like a video of what I mean. In fact, I will insert videos of what I mean. Of like the kitchen, like it's like breaking apart. You can tell it's old. The furniture is old. It needs to be removed. Like, wood like this, you can't just keep here as it's like breaking down, because that's like actually unhealthy. There could be like is it called like wood lice or something in the wood? Like, I feel like that's just so unsanitary and unhygienic in my opinion. Like, it's like, do you guys not get funding or whatever? Like, it's really giving you don't get funding. Like, that's really what it's giving. Like, I don't think in Ireland, the accommodation that we use for international students, we don't have like a specific building for international students. I don't think so, because everyone just gets it put into the general accommodation. It's not this run down. They actually check on the furniture every year and make sure everything is up to par, up to standard. In this room here, bro, this room has gone through so much. Look at this board. I don't know if you can see behind me. The marks on this board, it's just like, can you not like remove that and put a different board in? Like, it's just giving no funding. Like, I'm gonna come across so entitled in this video, but it's just like, there's just some stuff that it's like, if you're paying, and I know the rent is actually fairly cheap here, don't get me wrong, it is very, very, very cheap. But just because the rent is cheap, that doesn't mean put us in a bando.
Because I would have paid more to live at a higher standard. Like, what?
Anyway, so cool. Yeah, building is run down. We've established that. I'm like, this is pathetic in my opinion. Cool. When they put you into the room, I don't know why, but like there's like stuff missing in the room. Like, say I got a mop and a bucket, and then I got a dustpan without the brush. My friend got, you know, the toilet cleaner and the way it comes with that thing that you put in it. My friend got the toilet cleaner, but he didn't get the thing to put the brush in. He just got that in the bin. That's so random. He didn't even get a brush, mop, and he didn't get a mop and a bucket, but eventually he ended up getting a broom. I don't have a broom. Like, why is there stuff missing in each room? Like, what is going on here? Like, the cruise, count your days, like, because this is actually so pathetic. Cool, we've established that. I should eat some, to be honest. Oh, the grain is not bad. It's just a bit bland in my opinion. You better put the rice. Yeah, you're better off with the rice. Cool. There's stuff missing in the bathroom. The third problem. I didn't even know this was a problem until last night. Literally. Like, so there's like these mini ants that be crawling all over the place. Like, my friend used to complain about that like from day one. And I actually just think, I don't even know what I was thinking, but I was just thinking, okay, there's no ants in my room, like, it's fine. Yesterday, I'm seeing ants like everywhere in my room. Like, there's literally like an ant infestation somewhere. And I deep clean my room. Like, I'm not a dirty person. Like, I don't leave my room in a nasty state. I deep clean my room like every Saturday or Sunday. Literally a huge clean, open my door and the window, make sure that all wind is passing through and everything. Like, I'm not a dirty person. But
there's this problem with ants in this place. Like,
as if there's like an ant infestation somewhere that you can't find, and it's so frustrating. It's like they look like fruit ants. You know those ants that be like eating fruits and stuff like that? That's what they look like. Bro, that problem is just something else. And they're like, some of them are still here. Like yesterday I was so mad because like I didn't realize how big of a problem it was in my room until like last night. I would literally like, and I had cleaned my room on Saturday. Literally decided to start cleaning everything, wiping everything down, dusting my whole bed. If you go into my bathroom, there's like holes in the ground. Not like holes in the ground, but like holes like in the wood, that I feel like that's where the ants are coming from. Like there's these mini holes that the ants are coming out of. Like, again, it just contributes to this whole building being run down and poorly maintained, in my opinion. So like, if you're an international student, I would not recommend coming here. I would recommend booking an Airbnb in town or staying somewhere else. Never in this place. This place is like 0 out of 10. I don't give it out. 0 out of 10, the worst place in the world. Considering you even have to buy all these plates and stupid stuff that you shouldn't even have to buy when you're an international student. Those things should be provided for you because it's the bare minimum. What would I be doing buying a whole bunch of pots, plates, cups, and cutlery just to return home in December? I'm not buying free stuff to give people for free in this. Guys, I didn't come here to be wasting money on pots and pans. Like, I'm here to live my life. Make it make sense. Cool. Let's move on to the university administration system. The worst administration system, I'm not even gonna lie. So cool. Yeah, administration in school, absolutely the worst administration system. They will not respond to your emails. You have to send them emails like 5 times just to get one response. One response for them to tell you something that you already know, or that you don't even want to be answered. Like, you're asking them something else, they go and answer something else. It's like, bro, this college is not even this big. This university is not even that big for you guys to be acting like you're so busy. Like, this food is good, besides the fact that I got like grain put in with my rice. I didn't ask for that. But anyways, we have a really bad, it took us like how long? Like 2 weeks into my stay here to get my student card. They kept on telling us, oh, use this website. They had this website called Pegas, and that's where you're supposed to like do all the signing up for your and you're probably wondering like, oh, 2 weeks isn't that bad. Like, that's not a long. First of all, they should have given us upon arrival, because we were supposed to have that shit done like way before, and we tried to do it, but of course the website was broken. 2, you need your student card in order to apply for a Réunion pass, which is like what they use to get around here. So we basically had to use our cash to get around. And mind you, like, I didn't bring cash with me because I didn't intend to use cash. And we had to literally like withdraw cash just to use the bus. Like, how jarring is that, in my opinion? Yeah, you needed your student card for like a couple of stuff, and we couldn't do that. Like, we had to wait until like the end of 2 weeks just to do those things because they didn't give us our student card. Like, come on. Student card. That website was not working. We had to, the amount of people that had to go to the office like almost every day and tell them your website is not working. They're still trying to tell us, oh, just go back and put in your email and then you'll get an email from Pegas. Bro, how many people
I have to tell you that your website is not working for you to actually understand that your website is not working? Like, how
daft could you be? Like, this university is just so, like, maybe it's just because I'm used to like a whole different system, like, but to me they're just so useless. I'm like, bro, I want to stay here for a year. Literally. Like, I'm glad that I'm going back in December, because no. Then they had an opening day for us. They're like, oh, like, we're so happy that you're here. Like, we're welcoming all you international students. I'm like, don't be worried about welcoming us and holding an opening evening. Worry about maintaining your building. Worry about disciplining your workers in that office because they don't want to help us with registration, with questions that we need. I need them to sign this one document so that I can get my Erasmus Plus grant. The amount of times I've emailed them for them, and I can't get my grant until they sign that document. I'm like, I'm still waiting to receive my grant, all because you guys are taking your time to sign that one document. So annoying, so aggravating. And then during orientation, these people are gonna announce to us, these people are gonna announce to us that, oh, you have to personalize your own timetable. As in, they don't create personalized timetables. They give you the general timetable, and out of that, you have to write down each class, each day, each time for each class, because they don't make personalized timetables. Mind you, this university is a fraction of the one that I go to in Ireland. Like, I just feel like, what's the reason? The whole point of like, a big part of like university is like having your own timetable that you can adhere to and like change or make changes to that like suits your time. And you give us a general timetable and are like, oh yeah, from this general timetable you have to make your own timetable. Maybe this is just how other universities around the world operate, but I'm like, to me that's just insane. Like, that's just crazy to me. And I say 2 of your classes clash. You have to, first of all, you have to figure out if they clash. That's on you. 2, you have to change that yourself. Like, and then pick another module. And then the way the classes are here, they kind of like start gradually. Like, we have these like open courses, and yeah, these open courses are for everyone. This is my first time seeing this whole open course thingy where it's like, they're just courses that are kind of there for fun. I mean, some of them can be graded, but most of them are there for fun. Like salsa dancing and volleyball, stuff like that. I'm just like, okay. Those courses don't start until like, when? They don't start until like the end of September. So it's like, if I have an open course that clashes with a course that I've been having since the beginning of September, I won't know until the end of September. Literally. Because the timetable is just so general. And then on top of that, like, there's some classes where the room changes like every week. I'm like, the way they just operate in terms of the classes here, it's a bad system. I'm sorry, it's a bad system. The worst system. Like, why would you want to? It just makes no sense to me. Anyways, number 3. Yeah, number 3. So yeah, the buses here stop at 8 p.m. After that, you're free to call this like, I think it's like a mini bus number, and they can pick you up like at later times, but that's kind of like annoying because you have to book that like a day in advance. So it's like, if I choose to go out today and stay in town past 8 p.m, I'm gonna have to walk back all the way here because there will be no buses running. Literally. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly and truly. Because I'm like, in Ireland, the bus system isn't too bad. So to be honest, I can't even judge. Did I say it isn't too bad? It's not too different from this one. So I'm like, can I just not really? Because Ireland, we already have a shitty bus system. So I'm just like, I'm not complaining about this, I guess. Something different, yeah. The city. I feel like there's kind of not much to do here, honestly and truly. Or maybe it's because I'm like an international student. But I don't think there's really much to do. Like, honestly and truly, considering the cinemas are even in French, like, why would I bother? You can go to a beach life, but like, the only beaches, bro, the beaches here are hard to swim in because why? They have corals, which are dangerous, and they have rocks in the beach, literally, like, it's like these like rocks that are like kind of like on the surface of the sand that are kind of hard to, it's not like the worst thing in the world, but they are hard to walk on. I'm not gonna lie. So if you're swimming here in the beaches, like, it is highly recommended to get like those swimming shoes because without that one you go so far. Like, it's tough. That's all I can say. And then there's like fish in the water as well. Like, there's literally fish with you in the water. Like, I can't tell, I don't know what the name of the fish that Dory is, but like, I've seen multiple of her in the water. Literally. And I feel like that's so, I don't like fish at all. I don't like seafood, I don't like fish, I don't like birds. So for there to be fish in the water with me, I'm just like, oh my gosh. So on top of the rocks, you have corals and then you have fish. Like, bro, can I just like swim somewhere? You can go and swim in the basins, but like, the basins are like lake water. It's like ice cold. Whereas the beach water here is actually not that cold. I know the beach water in Ireland is like ice cold in general. So you know what, like, who am I to complain? Like, so that's something. And then on top of that, to reach a basin, you have to like hike for like 30 minutes upwards. I'm talking about, it's like you're walking like this up the way, like literally so hard. So I don't know, pick your struggle. Surprisingly, despite being off the coast of Africa, there's like no African food places here. Like, okay, they have like Réunionese food, but not like the African food that I'm used to, like Nigerian or South African food. Surprisingly, considering there's like Nigerian people everywhere, there's like no Nigerian people here. I'm just like, damn, this is what the world feels like without y'all. Like, sad. I'm like, but yeah, you're probably wondering like, how is there like no African food places here to like go to eat? And the only logic that I can come up with is the fact that like Réunion Island is a French state. It belongs to France despite having its own culture and own flag and like, yeah, its own land. It belongs to France. It is literally a European country because it's French, it's part of France. So, you know, that's the only logic that I can come up with. You know, this country is a part of the European Union, so it's not easy for people from the continent of Africa to come in and out of Réunion Island, unfortunately. I'm not struggling, but I'm gonna do with some like African food that I'm used to. I can't lie. Some African food. So I have money as well on this list. I feel like if you're an international student and you decide to come here, like, you must have a lot of money saved up. Like, I feel like if I didn't have money saved up, or like I wasn't receiving any grants, like, I just feel like you would suffer. If you don't have a family that's that supportive, like, you will literally suffer here because you have to buy food every day. That's what most of the students here have done. We've literally resorted to buying food every day because unless it's like a small snack that we're making, or like, I don't know, like, yeah, small snack and eating. Like, I'm not gonna eat noodles all day every day because I want to save money. I need some protein. Like, I'm a chicken type person. I need at least some type of
Chicken or meat at least once a day, fresh, hot as well. Like, I can't be doing none of
that noodles every night. Like, that's too much. So yeah, have money. If you're an international student and you decide to come all the way to Réunion Island, and if you choose to stay in this building in particular, just have money. I don't know how you're gonna find the money, but just have money. to be honest. But yeah, I feel like that's pretty much everything. There are like geckos and stuff like that here, or like the small lizards, but they're not that big of a deal. Like I used to see them like when I first came, but not as much anymore. I guess it's just a thing of like chance, I guess, if you run into them, or if you just happen to have them in the room. They do have a huge problem with cockroaches around here. Like I won't even lie, you will see a cockroach like every so often. Like there was a cockroach in my bathroom. I was just like, bro, I didn't even kill it because it was so big and I don't want it to splat all over the place. Like I just let it, wherever it came out of, I let it go back to wherever it crawled out of, because I was just not gonna kill it. I was gonna say something and I literally forgot. Oh yeah, I feel like with everything being in French, like it actually did make me consider, like, did I make the right choice? Like, do I just want to book a flight and go home immediately? Because everything just being in French, like on a daily basis, it's actually hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually hard, because like I feel like the people here, we're at a point where like our level of French is good in our home country, but when you're in a French speaking country where they use French like all day every day, it's like bad. It's like really, really bad. So I don't know, most people do try to speak French every day. But yeah, like if I'm in class, I would literally be speaking French, or especially because the lecturers, like they pretty much lecture in French, so there's not much you can do. They do make alternatives for international students, like you don't have to do the assignments that they do here, like that the rest of the class is doing, especially if you feel like your level of French is not that good. So the lecturers will make alternatives for the international students, which I feel like is really nice. Some lecturers do acknowledge the fact that they have international students, and then some don't. I'm not pretty sure, like I don't know if it's the fact that they're just not aware that they have international students, but some acknowledge them and then some don't. So yeah, and I don't know what it is with this place, but there's like so many Germans, like, and then there's German speaking people, like they speak from Austria, Switzerland, they speak German. Like there's a lot of German speakers here, and this is not like the first time. Like I guess they just get like a huge influx of Germans every year. I don't know what it is. Yeah, that's a thing here. There's just a lot of Germans. Yeah. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention in terms of the university here, like all of their modules they have like really low credits. Like so like each module is like 2-3 credits. Like it's rare to see a module that will literally give you like full-on 6 credits. Like in Ireland, it'd be weird to get a module that's like 2 credits, and if you get a module that's 2 credits, I can assure you that the work that you're going to do in that class is not going to be like the work you do in a module where it's going to give you 6 credits. Whereas it's so different here. The module will literally give you 2 credits and you're doing the same work. You're like, what? Like honestly, it's kind of annoying to me, because I'm like, I need 30 credits in order to complete the semester. So I'm taking like 6, I'm thinking about like 9-10 modules just to make up for that 30. I'm like, that's BS to me. But it's not like they all start at the same time. They all start at like different times. Like I was saying, like the open courses start at the end of the month. So yeah. I don't know how people do mukbangs and be talking. Like this shit is hard. I'm not trying to choke my food. But like yeah, that's pretty much like my rant over. I can't even lie. Speaking French is tiring every day. Like you're probably just like, yeah, but like aren't you there because you're studying a whole language? Don't you like languages? I do, but like it's tiring to speak French every day, especially because French is not like English. You don't see French everywhere. Like I mean, now that I'm here, it's literally everywhere, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, can I just see a little bit of English? Can I just speak English? Like, it's tough out here. But yeah, I don't think you can order here as well, because this one girl was saying that she wanted to order from CHIT, and then I'm guessing all the duties and tax and shipping was like, it amounted up to like 30 euros. Just buy from the locals here, I guess. Oh yeah, that's one thing I wanted to mention as well. Like, there's things here that are like crazy cheap. You're like, cool, that's nice. And then there's stuff that you wouldn't expect to be expensive that's like super expensive here. Let me explain. So for example, a lot of the alcohol here is cheap, especially the local brands. Like, you can get a lot of drinks for, like, I'm talking about spirits for like 10 euro, 6 euros, like 9 euros, never really above like 15 euros. Then you have like European brands of alcohol, so say like what one can I think of? It would be like stuff like Captain Morgan or Jack Daniels. That will now be like 30 euros. I don't know why. I'm guessing because of the brand, because not like a local brand. Bombay Sapphire, that would be expensive. It won't even be expensive. It would be like the regular price that you get in Ireland for. Like around like 30 euros. Cool, no problem. Then you have like the fruit. The fruit here is just like ridiculously expensive if you're not getting it from the market. When you're getting it from the Sunday market, or I think it's on Wednesday as well, Wednesday and Sunday markets, you can get cheap food for cheap enough prices. But like in actual shops, if you want to get it like on any other day besides those days, like it is so expensive. I wanted to get like avocado so bad, because the one from the markets that I was getting, I just felt like they weren't big enough. Like they were kind of just small. The nut was literally bigger than the avocado that I was literally getting itself. I'm like, what's the point of me buying this avocado if I'm literally paying for the nuts that I can't even eat? Like, that's dumb to me. So cool, I went to go and check the prices in the shop. Guys, tell me why it's $3.99 for like one avocado. So if I want to buy 3 avocado, it's like $4.12. That's more expensive than the punch from a local brand that you can get here that's 17%, and that's a spirit, an alcoholic spirit, that's like €6.60. It's like stuff like that doesn't make sense to me. Skincare here is super expensive, like super expensive. Like you'd be paying 13 euro for like a bottle this small. I remember I was looking for a roll-on. This brand, Sanex, I don't know if that's from Lidl or that's from Tesco in Ireland, but that's usually like 2 something. Like, it's never that expensive. Here it's like 5 euros. Cue the crickets, please. Why am I paying 5 euro for roll-on? Is it gold? Like, guys, I'm like, don't make me laugh. So it's just like, there's just like stuff here that you wouldn't expect to be expensive that is expensive. And then stuff that you wouldn't expect to be cheap here is like cheap. I'm like, it's a bit crazy, but okay. Food here is relatively cheap. Like, unless you're getting like from a takeaway place, that's when you would spend like max 10 euro, 11 euro, 13 euro. Like if I'm buying from like Burger King or like a fast food place. But from like local places, the most you could spend is like a tenner. I think so. Like, food here is relatively cheap, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. As for clothes stores, I didn't even go into many of the clothes shops here because I didn't intend to buy any clothes here. But now I'm really thinking about it. Like, I'm really considering maybe I should dash a lot of the clothes that I brought, because they're basically clothes that I've been wearing in Ireland for the longest time, and then just buy new clothes and then bring them back, and then, you know. So I still need to go into like a lot of shops. The people here do have like great style. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they wear like trendy clothes, but I'm also just like, is it like trendy from the market though, or is it trendy from like a real shop? You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, in SA, like, you can have all those like shops with like designer brands, but they're like fake. and then you have like proper Nike shops where you can get like real shoes. So I'm like, I don't know if it's a thing like that, but people do here, like they have like really good drip. I won't even lie. And then on top of that, people really dress up for college here. Like they really do dress up for college. Like I feel like maybe it's because of the weather in Ireland, but like I feel like everyone in Ireland kind of just wears like loungewear to college. And then you have like the fashionista people who like want to actually like put effort into their clothes and actually dress up. But like everyone else pretty much just wears like, you know, a good old hoodie, tracksuit bottoms, and shows up to class. Like people wear Crocs and Uggs to class here. Here people like dress up. They like dress up. I'm like seeing girls that's wearing high heels and stuff. I'm like,
relax, it's never that deep. Like,
I don't even think if I relocated here to live here long term I would even dress up to go to college, because it's never that deep to me. Like I'm just here to like go and get my notes and go home. I'm probably gonna enter bed when I get home as well. Like literally. But yeah, like that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. In terms of going out, like I haven't really gone out that much, believe it or not. Like I literally have not gone out like that much. They had like a free concert of this like local band called PLL, which I actually like. They're really good and they're pretty famous. I don't know if it's like a worldwide thingy, but they're pretty good. I went to that. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, like beer is a big thing here. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like every time you go somewhere, they most likely sell more beer than any other drink. And I'm not a big beer drinker, so I'm like, Desperado, I've actually been put onto Desperado though. That's nice, but like not the original one, like the sweet one, the red one. But besides that, I'm like, I'm not a beer drinker, so I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. Like I'm gonna have to pre-game before every concert now. They have Gims. Gims is actually coming to perform here, not on the university, but like in the city center or whatever. So I know he's pretty big anyways on fans. But yeah, they don't have like much nightclubs and shit. Like I'm not gonna lie, they really don't have nightclubs. They kind of just have like bars and pubs. It's really hard for me to call a place a pub without thinking about the stereotypical like Irish pub here. Like I guess a bar, or you know, like in Essex they say taverns. That's what these places are more like, but I guess you can call them a pub, I guess. But it's just like places that serve food that they also serve alcohol as well, and you can just go on and sit, eat some food and drink as well. And some of them play music, some of them don't. So yeah, you're gonna have to walk a lot around here. I'm sorry. They gave me like the dry piece of the chicken. I really I really hate that piece of chicken, but like it's so dry. I'm telling you, if a bird tries to come in here, two of us gonna die on the line. But yeah, they gave me the driest piece of chicken. I even lost my train of thought. Yeah, you're gonna have to walk a lot around here because like everything is just on mountains. Like everything just goes up. It never just, you know, it goes nicely. Like even here, to reach just the main floor of like the university or the main part of the university, you have to walk up to, like you have to like go up like 6 flights of steps. It's like walk. It's like, bro, can I just get there? Like I feel sorry for whoever is probably on a wheelchair in this place, because the amount of stairs here is that this place is definitely not wheelchair accessible. Even this place, there's no like elevator. Mind you, there's like I don't know how many floors, because the way they count the floors here, they started from ground floor. That's number 0, 1, 2, 3. So I'm on the 4th floor, but I'm really on the 1st floor. Like, you know, in Ireland you would have, maybe I should put in a diagram. In Ireland, when a building is like big and has like an underground or whatever, it would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, -1, 2, 3. You get. Here it starts 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm really on the 1st floor, but I'm on the 4th floor. So that's another thing. But yeah, there's literally no elevator in this building. I feel sorry for whoever is like disabled or like is on a wheelchair or has some type of condition that makes it difficult to climb stairs because there's just no elevator here and you have to walk up and down. And the laundry room is on the last floor. Imagine if you're coming from number 6 and you have groceries. Mind you, to get up to just to where the reception is in this building, you have to walk up 2 flights of stairs. Guys, it's tough out here. It is tough out here. That's all I can say. Like, this whole place is just built on like hills. That's just, in a way, that's just the way the island is. But I'm like, you could have just like built an elevator into this building. I'm like, to be fair, I haven't really seen anyone. They probably like on that like ground floor, that's probably where they put anyone who has like a disability or anything. But like, it really doesn't have to be like that. It really doesn't have to be like that. You got me? I think, whoa. I think that's where I'm gonna leave this video today, honestly and truly. I'm gonna put in all the videos and clips of the things that I was talking about, and hopefully I don't forget, because I know some YouTubers be like, oh my god, I'm gonna leave the link up here and then nothing ever shows up. Let me not try to be like them. But yeah, that's literally my thoughts of how things have been going a month into staying abroad and being an exchange student. Yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tune into my other videos and tune into my next video. Bye.